Paulie has a punting idea. Now, he's brought it up a couple of times. I've avoided it because it's kind of like Fritzy with the onion bagel.
It's kind of feeling that way, isn't it?
Where Paulie will go, hey, I got that punting idea. It's like when Fritzy kept saying, hey, don't forget about my bagel story.
Because Paul's teased it now for 2 weeks.
Yes, he has.
4 days. But this is going to go very poorly.
It feels like it's been 2 weeks. But I just was walking back into my side of the man cave. And Paulie goes, hey, I still got that punting idea. I go, all right.
I want a Palazzo to break it down for me.
All right. So what is your punting idea, Paulie?
Okay. What if you remove the punter position from your team? You don't have a punter on your roster. You get one of your backup running backs and you train him to become a punter. Okay. And if he could punt the ball, 38, 36 yards, somewhere around there, that's enough. But the threat of him, a running back, let's say like Ronald Jones of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's quick. He can move, handle the ball. If he was your punter, a good running back, a decent backup running back, and he focused on that, the threat of the fake is huge. So now they can't drop all their people back to return the punt. They have to rush or at least spy you. And because of that, they're not returning any punts. They're going to be all fair catches because your guys are going to run down. And then when you fake it, you have a real threat there as a fake. Also, you open up another roster spot on your team. Good idea, bad idea, terrible idea.
Well, I always wondered this. Let's say you're inside the opposition's 45-yard line and you're not going to go for it and you're going to punt. Why is it you have your guy who usually kicks it into the end zone? I need a backup punter who doesn't kick it as far. Like he's not as good as my regular punter, and he might only kick it 38 yards. Like Ronald Jones of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Cosign.
Yes.
But is that about the distance or
mine
the
is
accuracy?
Mine is, because it drives me crazy when teams like on the 46-yard line of the opposition, they go, 4th and 3, we're going to punt. And then they kick it into the end zone. And so what is the net gain there or loss there by a team? Whereas if you had a punter who goes, hey, I can, like right now, if you said, hey, why don't you go out there and punt, and I can only punt it 35 yards, then I'm your guy.
But it would be a lot of fun to wonder if Christian McCaffrey's going to punt it or run it.
Yeah. But remember Tom Tupa? Tom Tupa was a quarterback in college and also a punter. Danny White, who was the quarterback for the Cowboys, was also their punter.
Now, that's an even better idea, maybe. You get a option quarterback from college. Imagine Woody Dantzler from Clemson back there, and he could punt, pass, or kick.
Yes, Seton.
Or is the fact that Danny White already did this and nobody did anything with it kind of show that it's not a great idea?
It opens up a third roster spot for another quarterback.
Yes,
anybody.
Yes, McLovin.
Here's the problem: they know if you have the running back there, you can't. You lose the fake punt because you can't get that surprise element. So you can't get the punt field on. So you're losing the option of a fake punt.
But what if you think there's the possibility of a fake punt every time the running back is there?
I thought there was always the option of a fake punt with the running back.
The key to the Johnny Hecker fake punt is the defense isn't on the field. The special teams are on the field, so you could take advantage of their. You sneak it in there, so you're going to lose that sneak effect. You know what I mean? Like Johnny Hecker will drop back and no one's ready for it. Now they're all ready for it, but you got Woody Dantzler back there.
Yes.
Much like Todd, and how proud we are of him for overcoming such adversity. I'm proud of Paul for trying to think of new ideas and fun, make the game fun, keep the game fun.
I don't know if it was worthy of a 4-day buildup.
No. If you would have done this on Monday, we'd all move on with our lives.
Yes, Todd.
I think it's a really good idea. I was watching Syracuse, Georgia Tech. There's a guy who punts for Georgia Tech, number 27.
Presley Harvin.
He's 6 feet tall, borderline 260 pounds. He looks like a linebacker, if not a defensive tackle. And he was punting pretty well. And you could do some fun stuff with him.
This is a guy who, his name is Presley Harvin at Georgia Tech. He's 6 foot 255. He wears number 27. And when he's back there, it looks like the biggest kid in the punt, pass, and kick competition. This guy's Andy Reid in the punt, pass, and kick competition.
He will run you over. Imagine that if he fakes the punt and just runs forward.
Yeah. Thank you, Todd.
Imagine that.
It's going to catch on.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be talking about this later on. Pat McAfee's going to be talking about this later on. Greeny's going to talk about this tomorrow. Everybody's going to talk about this. I was wondering, what if you put a running back there as your punter?